What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the Nicole channel. It is your girl Briona here, back with another video. Yeah, this is my first client tutorial and I absolutely love doing these videos now, so you will be seeing more. If you all are interested in how I achieved this look, please stay tuned and keep watching. So first, what I'm doing is I'm using my micellar cleansing water. It's for dry and sensitive skin. I'm actually just using that to clean her face off with a cotton pad. And then I'm going in with my Pond's Nourishing Moisturizer, and I'm just applying that all over her face, and I'm actually working it in the crevices and everything. Actually, I did not show when I primed her face. I thought I did, but my camera tends to cut off at like 12 minutes or so. But I did go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and I primed her face. And so now what I'm using is the Super Strong Hold 3D Eyelash Adhesive, and it's with the brand Eye Envy, and that is clear, obviously. I'm just going in with that to lay her brows down, lay down her brow hairs, because her eyebrows weren't done in this video. I saw, what's her name? It's another makeup artist. I'll put her name across the screen. I saw her do this in one of her tutorials, and like, this just changed the game for me. So now, almost all my clients that don't have their brows done, I'm actually gonna use this step because like, it lays them hairs down, honey. And so now what I'm going in with is the Morphe eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color Java. I actually did not like this pencil on her. Obviously, the lash glue is going to make it a little harder when it comes to trying to apply the pencil, but I just kind of didn't like it for her skin tone, and I prefer something just a tad bit darker. So I did end up changing later on, and I did use this same pencil on a fair tone client, and it went perfectly with her skin tone. So I think I'm gonna just keep this for my fair tone girls. But I mean, y'all gonna see me actually switch over to the Wet n Wild brown pencil. I mean, I use this for my eyebrows and lips. So yeah. Next, I'm going in with the e.l.f. What is this? The Hydrating Camel Concealer, and it actually is supposed to have a satin finish. This is just about 2 to 3 shades lighter than her skin tone, and it's in the color medium beige. I'm just going in with that concealer at the bottom of her brows. One tip I do want to recommend is that you all do the bottom of both brows first. This is just my way of doing brows. I do the bottom of both brows and then I do the top of both of them. Just because like sometimes brows can be uneven, like mine currently, they are uneven. And so like you can have more leeway when you gotta take your brows up versus trying to bring them down if you conceal the top first. So I recommend doing both bottoms first. And here I'm going in with the Morphe concealer. This is in the color C365. And I'm just going in on the top of her brow with this concealer because it's the closest one to her skin tone. And this is actually a Real Techniques buffing brush. And so here I'm going in with my P. Louise base It is in the color number 2, and I'm just applying that all over her lid for the shadow. Then when it comes to the eyeshadow, I am going in with the Watch Me Blush palette, and this is in the color Berries in Hot Cocoa. I wanted like a deep burgundy, and on camera it came off really, really pink, which I did not want. So I'm going to have to go searching for a palette that has like a deep burgundy color. And next I'm going in with the Afrique palette by Juvia's Place. And this is in the color, let me find out, Cameroon, because that's closest to her skin tone, and I'm just actually diffusing the pink color to blend in more. So now I'm going in with the Morphe Copper Spice, the 25A palette. And this is the middle brown shade all the way to the right on the palette. I don't know the name of the color. And what I did kind of realize with this video, that I do not like pink and brown together on the eye look. It just looks kind of muddy to me, so I didn't really care for it. I really, really, really hated this eye look like as I was doing it, but I didn't want to stop the video. And I'm like, just keep going. You never know how it's going to turn out, girl. Just keep going. And so here I am actually finessing her crease, because I do not cut my creases like this, but I think I'm going to start and then I'm going to go in and clean it up later, because this did save me mad time. But I'm going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Fair 2. And as y'all can see, Deuce just wants to be included. And so with this gold shade here, this is, I believe, the Cappuccino color in the Watch Me Blush palette. I don't too much remember where this gold shade came from, but I do believe it came from the Watch Me Blush palette. And then here, this glitter pigment mix is just something that I mixed up together with a bunch of different glitters and pigments. And I'm just putting that on top of the shimmer shadow. This is how my pigments adhere to the eye, is to put it on top of a shimmer shadow. And so now I'm going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation in the color 355 Coconut, and I'm just applying that all over her skin. I know it may look like a lot, but I really only apply like one layer. And then I have my Instapop face brush that I fell absolutely in love with, and I'm just blending it out. And then I have my e.l.f. beauty blender that I just picked up that I also love, and I'm just buffing in the foundation even more. And I did notice that I forgot to blend in it will be our right side of her face, but her left near her chin, in around her ear area. I didn't notice that until I started editing this video, and obviously I could not go back to fix it. And then here I'm going in with the Fawn concealer, and this is by LA Girl Pro, and then that's just on the outside. And on the inside I'm going back in with that e.l.f. hydrating concealer in the color Medium Brace, just to give a more lightening effect. And so here, this is my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just buffing out her concealer with the brush, you know, just doing it or whatever. And I'm doing the under eyes lash just so it could set some. At first I did not like this e.l.f. concealer, but I had to learn how to use it. I hated it because I felt like it dried too fast and it wasn't really a good blender. Like it didn't blend well. I went back in with the same foundation brush and I buffed out the edges of the concealer so that it didn't leave any harsh lines. And now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Honey Translucent, and I'm just setting all that concealer or whatever. And with the small dense brush, I'm actually just going in with the more tighter areas where it creases more and where it's harder to blend, and I'm just buffing that out before I set it. And I just noticed I forgot to set her chin. Oh my gosh. Jeez, I was rushing y'all because I had to go get London from school. But I'm going in with the, what color is it? It's called Thorn 181 cm in the Natasha Denona palette. I absolutely love this color for contour. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And y'all, just a disclaimer, like 85% of my brushes were dirty, so I have no contour brush. I barely had eyeshadow brushes. I had no like eyeliner brushes and nothing because they were all like dirty. So I couldn't really go back into it. And I'm going in with the same foundation brush again, and I'm buffing out all the harsh lines. And this is just a little eyeshadow brush here that I'm using to contour her nose. I believe like that's the brush I'm just gonna stick to when it comes to contouring the nose. And here I'm going in with my Mario Badescu skincare, and this is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I put it on a beauty blender and then I applied it to the face. And next I have my NYX liquid eyeliner, and it dries very matte, which I like and I love. And here I'm using my Wet n Wild black eyeliner pencil to line her waterline. And I'm also going back in with the Natasha Denona palette with that brown shade, and I'm just giving a little color to the bottom of her lash line or whatever. And I actually went back in with that same brown again because I just really did not like the eyes. So I wanted to just do a little something to it, and they said, put that brown shade on it. Something just said, put that brown shade on it. And it kind of made me feel a little better about the eye look. I did her lips with Carmex first, just to give her a little bit of moisture or whatever, moisture to her lips. And I'm going in with my brown pencil from Wet n Wild again to line her lips. These are some lashes I just got from AliExpress. I get all of my lashes from AliExpress because why pay a whole $10 for one when you can pay $10 for like 50? And this lip color that I'm using is a liquid matte lipstick from LA Colors, and it is in the color Sultry. I wasn't going to do matte lips, I was actually going to do gloss, but when I saw how this came out, honey, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, what's up? And with that eye pencil or whatever, I'm actually going in with an eyeshadow to further blend out the liner. And I actually love this way better than just the pencil. Her lips look really, really, really good. I never, ever, ever do matte lips. Ever. And that lash was cutting up, y'all, so I had to reapply it. I'm going in with some more NYX eyeliner because I feel like when you apply it over top of the lashes, it gives it a more sealed look. Not directly on the lash, on the lid is what I'm saying, but I just feel like it seals the look. And I'm going in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette with the highlight in it. And y'all, when I tell y'all I freaking love this highlighter, I hated it at first because I felt like it just wasn't doing what I needed it to do. But I love how buttery it looks, and it just looks so seamless. I always use my, what's the thing called? My Juvia's Place highlighter, and for her skin tone, I would use the color Nubia, but oh man, this Black Radiance highlighter is buttery and I love it. And this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and if you all are interested in more, I am going to get better when it comes to filming and whatnot. This is my first one and I absolutely love doing it. I love editing it and everything. Nails by China. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.